It's 2 a.m. on a desolate Australian road. The driver, exhausted from a sleepless night, guides their car through the quiet countryside. Beside them, their loyal golden retriever, Julius, sits calmly, oblivious to the creeping unease that would soon unfold. The road is empty, the darkness oppressive, as if the world itself had fallen asleep, leaving them alone in the vast, cold night. Needing to rest, the driver pulls into a small, deserted rest stop. The place is eerily quiet, save for two parked trucks that seem abandoned. Julius, usually curious and energetic, stays close, unnerved by something unseen. The driver feels it to the thick, unsettling atmosphere that clings to the air, as if the woods around them are watching, waiting. Hours pass before the driver stirs. Julius begins to whine, and there's something else: footsteps. Faint whispers just beyond the car. The driver listens, frozen, their heart pounding. But when they strain to hear more, there is only silence. A silence that feels wrong, almost unnatural, ignoring the growing fear in their chest. They reach for the door, ready to step outside. Before the door can open, a soft knock comes from the window. The driver turns to see the figures: young girls standing outside. Their heads hang low, faces obscured by shadow. The older one speaks. Her voice is strange, stilted, monotone, asking for a ride into town. A wave of terror washes over the driver, a feeling so intense it blurs their sense of reality. The driver hesitates, an overwhelming fear gripping their mind. But guilt creeps in too. Why be afraid of these children? They must be lost, cold, needing help. The driver's hand moves toward the door lock, almost against their will. But Julius snarls, a deep, aggressive growl from the back seat, snapping the driver out of their trance. The older girl's hand grips the door handle, and then she looks up. The driver's blood runs cold as they stare into the older girl's face. Her eyes, pitch black and empty, are soulless voids that reflect nothing. A primal terror surges through the driver. This is no ordinary encounter. With adrenaline coursing through their veins, the driver scrambles to relock the door. Just as the girl tugs harder, her expression remaining eerily calm. In a panic, the driver floors the gas pedal, the car speeding out of the rest stop. Gravel spits from the tires as the vehicle races down the dark highway. In the rearview mirror, the driver catches one last glimpse of the girls standing perfectly still, their black eyes never leaving the car as it disappears into the night. For the next several hours, the driver doesn't stop, pushing through the night, terrified of what might happen if they pull over again. The highway stretches on, endless and unforgiving. Only when the faint light of dawn begins to crest the horizon does the tension in their chest ease, if only a little. Days later, in the comfort of their own home, the driver reflects on the encounter, but something lingers. Every now and then, the motion sensor light outside flickers, as if someone or something still watches from the shadows. And though they try to dismiss it as paranoia, the uneasy feeling never truly goes away.